What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Blancmange, and we're returning to Mange Tout. Have I got that right? Which feels like it's a play on words, the idea of the second Blancmange album being Mange Tout. So yes, either way, I found it clever and I appreciate the corrective on my pronunciation. Nevertheless, the next tune I have not reacted to from the album is See the Train. So of course it gives us a visual right away. I do wonder whether there's any metaphor at play. I suppose it could be a backdrop, meaning people could be having a conversation or some type of interaction, and then they would be visually interrupted by seeing the train, or perhaps seeing their situation as reflected in the motion of a locomotive. So yeah, I feel like there's conceptual possibilities here, but it is admittedly a short title without too much context, so I'll see what I can pick up on a first listen. This is Blancmange, the tune is See the Train, and it's from their 1984 album Mange Tout.
Guess that's why I'm feeling blue.
Oh.
Guess that's just because of you. I'm through with you, yes, I'm through with you. But that don't stop me feeling blue. I held up the skies you pulled down, and that's why I wear a frown. Why am I still feeling blue? Maybe because I'm through with you. You said you loved me and I thought it true. Now that's why I'm through with you. You said you loved me and you were unkind, and that's why I've changed my mind. See the train going down the track. Wonder why I feel so blue. The train goes faster down the line. Makes me think so much of you. See the train go down the track. I started running, but I pulled back. I see them crying, won't you see them cry? I know you won't be back again. See the train go down the track. People screaming, see the fire. See the train go off the track. Now I know you won't be back. People screaming, people cry, a whistle blowing way down the line. See them crying, won't you hear them cry? I lost your love, and now I must die.
Wow. I mean, that is sonically surprising, lyrically clever, and very compelling. So sonically, which is an acapella vocal, or vocals, plural, it reminds me of like a soulful spiritual, something that might be sung in the fields and perhaps with a train as a visual backdrop. And there are definitely metaphor at play, or metaphors plural at play here, not just in terms of the train representing a journey that is derailing, going off the tracks, crashing, but down the line, which a train line, it runs from one place with different stops along the way, and then there's the end of the line, but also a train whistle, the idea of a almost like a Doppler effect of sound and emotion. It is, of course, a song where the narrator feels mistreated and that the other person did not convey their love in a way that was felt and, let's say, agreed upon at the beginning, and now he is withdrawing his own love and emotion. And, of course, we get reference to fires, people crying and shouting, the chaos and calamity of a train that has derailed and crashed, which feels like a metaphor for their relationship, and now, again, the explosive conclusion of what was at some point a harmonious journey together. So yes, it's very sonically engaging, if again, not what I expected. It feels a more experimental and, what's the right word? A tune that is outside of what I've come to know from them. Not that, all their songs have a similar sound, but generally speaking, it's been in a synth pop vein, and this is very much not that. It is a, vocal choir type of performance with, again, a bit of a spiritual, meaning like the song type, the genre subtype flavor, and I enjoy their vocals, which have a very rich expression. And yeah, it's just cleverly written. It is emotionally pained, but also righteous at the same time. The idea of, taking command of his emotional trajectory after, being on this inertial journey with another person who eventually or apparently had, stepped off in their own way prior to this moment in time. So, yeah, a really interesting one. It did feel quite short. Luca is perilously right behind me here. Yeah, just over 2 minutes, so definitely a shorter tune, but a lot happening in those 2 minutes, even if there's no instrumental accompaniment. So, yeah, a really interesting one. Curious to hear what you have to say. Let me know, and I will see you next time. Peace.